Well, I have a very ruling passenger who has threatened to blow my head. Whispering out of fear, GRTC bus driver Wayne Harvell called dispatch on October 11th for help. I said, there's a precinct on Chamberlain. I can stop in front of that precinct and get an officer. No, that's a nigga. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Just pull over and stay quiet. Um, and I have some other pictures.
He wanted to.
What is Flash doing for her? He took his mask down and started eating. I asked him to put his mask because now he threatened me. Go ahead, pull over, and go ahead, open your door in the back. And stand by for a second. As you can see in this security footage, Harvell stopped the bus here on the edge of Gilpin Court, got out, and waited for help.
And this is right before the start of the fight.
But as the wait got longer and longer, the passenger approached Harvell
Look at this.
and threw a punch.
The guy raised his hands. Now they're in a fight.
The incident lasted for about 5 minutes, with Harvell trying to hold off the passenger and the two going from outside the bus to inside the bus and
That
back
man
off again.
tripped.
A passerby intervened to stop the fight at one point, but even after Harvell tried to get the attacker to stop, the passenger took another swing.
This is a fight for his life. There's no question about that.
Yeah, he pounced on that man.
It is a fight for his
That
life.
probably really hurted him.
Harvell ended up on the ground getting kicked in the head multiple times, and yet GRTC ended up suspending him without pay for 1 day. Initially, the bus company said there was one moment when Harvell could have used better de-escalation techniques during the encounter. But while working on our initial story about the incident, the CEO of GRTC, Julie Tim, reversed that position.
But first, let me start with an apology.
They ultimately found Harvell did everything he should have done, but the story did not end there.
I come to find out later on that the public apology wasn't sincere.
Kimberly Harvell spoke with CBS 6 on behalf of her husband because she says he fears retribution from GRTC.
He did go back to work, kept saying that the glare off the windshield was making his head hurt. The severe headaches was just continuous, 24 hours a day, 7 days. The ringing in his ears. When he finally did see the neurologist told him you have a severe concussion.
The diagnosis put him out of work, so he applied for workers' comp, but GRTC denied the claim.
Their defense is that there's a couple of occasions where he could have potentially retreated and got himself, extricated himself from the fight, maybe backed into the bus, shut the door, or something like that.
Harvell's attorney, Sean Kavanaugh, says they have since filed the claim with the Virginia Workers' Compensation Commission, where a commissioner will decide if he deserves to have his medical bills and lost wages paid.
He's the sole provider for our family. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We have 2 children with special needs. We're struggling at this time. It's really affecting our family. Our savings that we had is gone.
Yeah.
Kimberly hopes the commissioner will do what she
That's
feels
where it
is
got
only
messed up.
fair, approve the claim.
I can't tell you how many times my phone has rang in the middle of the night with them calling because they needed help. They needed him to cover a run, to drive for them because they didn't have enough drivers. Now when he needs help, they don't care about him.
Now, in a statement to CBS 6, a GRTC spokesperson says it's the insurance carrier that approves or denies workers' compensation claims, not the bus company. And they tell us that, quote, an administrative decision by GRTC CEO regarding fault or discipline has no bearing on whether the facts of the case meet the legal requirements for workers' compensation benefits. Tonight at 11, we share the case and the video with a law professor who specializes in employment labor law. Hear why he calls it a muddled situation.
GRTC seems to not value their employees. And that's a very dangerous position for every driver in this country in particularly to be in. I think it was unfair. The evidence speaks for itself. He deserved his compensations.
Harm's way.